What better time to talk about performance enhancing caffeine than at a competition where everyone is going to have a can of this in their hand? Hey team, today we're going to be talking about caffeine and in particular the benefits it can give you in your functional fitness or sports performance. Most often, caffeine's associated with a morning pick-me-up from things like coffee or tea, but you can actually get it from lots of different products, gums, gels, and even energy drinks like this Tenzing. It is important to note that caffeine's response is different in every individual, so take it in moderation, especially if it's your first time using it. Okay, so let's go through our top 10 reasons why caffeine is going to improve your performance. Number one is improved focus and concentration. I'm sure you've all felt it before when you've had caffeine. Your level of alertness and focus is elevated. So if you think about putting that forward into a workout where you're going to need to concentrate on certain tasks, especially when you're tired, having a higher dose of caffeine within your body is going to be important and it's going to allow you to do that more efficiently. Number two, caffeine is a popular ingredient in fat burning supplements. It's usually put in there because of its ability to increase metabolism and the mobilizing of fatty acids, which we can use for energy. So essentially it will give you more energy, but it also helps you burn that fat as well. In fact, according to some studies, caffeine can actually raise your resting metabolic rate by 3 to 11%. Point number three is appetite suppression. So again, coming off the back of the fat burning point, caffeine is a powerful appetite suppressant. So if you are someone who's trying to change your body composition and maybe following a calorie restricted diet, caffeine can actually help suppress your appetite in times when you're trying to stretch out the distance between your calorie intake and meals. Number four is force production. So caffeine may be beneficial for force production, which can improve your performance in strength and power-based workouts. Our next point is enhanced performance. So one of the most commonly reported benefits to caffeine is it reduces the onset of fatigue. It can reduce the perceived effort you're given and in turn make you feel that you can give more effort even if you are getting a little bit tired. One interesting point is that caffeine's been reported in some cases to reduce muscle pain and soreness. So we've already talked about it decreasing the perceived exertion we're given, but now studies are coming out to say that caffeine's actually allowing us to reduce our muscle soreness post-workout, which could increase our recovery time. The next point is simply pre-workout boost. Now, we've already talked about a lot of the points related to caffeine being something that lifts energy. So pre-workout, we do want to raise attention, focus, alertness, elevate our heart rate. So all of these things are stimulants, and this is exactly what this is. So if we ingest caffeine before a workout, we're going to be more stimulated. Our sympathetic nervous system is going to be elevated and raised up, and we're going to be primed for activity. Another point is increased nutrient delivery. So that's the nutrients that are circulating around our body that we need to use to increase performance. So because caffeine increases blood flow, that means it increases the rate at which nutrients and oxygen is passed around the body, which in turn can increase performance. The next one is for our runners, swimmers and cyclists, because caffeine is a powerful nootropic to use if you're looking to increase endurance, but especially aerobic endurance. A popular training platform, Training Peaks, has got lots of data recorded from cyclists, runners and swimmers to say that dosing caffeine before a workout has helped them produce more energy. Now it is important to note the performance benefits are in the dose, so it does depend how much you ingest and how big or small your frame is. Last but not least, mental motivation. So along with the physical benefits, it is important to note that caffeine does elevate your mood and alertness, so you're going to have more motivation and excitement to get on with the task at hand if you've been consuming caffeine like this. So for me personally, caffeine's a great tool. Key points being, check in on your dosage. If you're someone who doesn't drink much caffeine at all, you might want to start small. If you're someone who does regularly drink different forms of caffeine, you maybe need to play around with what type of caffeine suits you best before a workout and what dosage is going to give you the desired response. For me, I like to use it before training sessions that require intense efforts or strength-related exercises. But as I said in the comments before, it does improve aerobic endurance, it does improve recovery, so it's all down to how you deal with your own caffeine intake. So I suggest trying it in small doses and perhaps finding some new benefits of your own. This was HUMN's top 10 benefits to using caffeine as a powerful performance enhancer. If you want to check out more information on functional fitness or enhancing your performance, make sure you're following HUMN for more information.